Ever since I started reading books, my life changed drastically. Before I used to read book, I used to think little differently. I used to think the person who has a lot of money, only they can achieve success. Or the person who is brilliant enough, he can only be successful or achieve anything in his or her life. Or for achieving success, we need to be extraordinary. But since I started reading books, my thought changed. So now let me share with you how I think. Hello and welcome to my channel English with Anita. I hope you people are doing great and learning English language great way. My friend, no matter how brilliant you are or how extraordinary you are, if you don't do hard work or if you are not disciplined enough or if you don't have good habits, you can't achieve anything big in your life. No matter how much money you have, no matter how brilliant you are, if you are not disciplined, if you don't have consistency, you can't do anything. And see, our thought plays vital role. You know, whatever we think, it play vital role. That is why we have to be careful while thinking also. Because if you think that you can't do, you won't do. Okay? Just like if you think you can't speak this language, then it will not let you become a fluent English speaker as soon as possible. So you have to think first of all that you can speak this language or you can achieve whatever you want. Change your thought, then everything will start changing in your life. Okay, so if you have been thinking that okay, I can't become a fluent English speaker or only brilliant people they can speak this language, no my friend, it's not like that. The only thing is that you need to change your thought, the way of thinking. If you think you can become a fluent English speaker, you will. If you think you can't, you won't be able to speak this language. That is why our thought plays pivotal role in our life. We have to think different from others if you want to do something different in your life. Okay, you don't have to be extraordinary, just to be disciplined. And why I'm saying, because we all have read that story which is related to कछुए और खरगोश की कहानी, right? That turtle and rabbit story we have already read. So finally, who won the race? Turtle, obviously, because the turtle was consistent, right? But coming to rabbit, rabbit had capacity to run fast way, but it was taking rest and it was not consistent, and that's why it couldn't win the race, right? Rabbit couldn't win the race. That is why no matter how brilliant we are, if we are not consistent enough, we can't achieve anything. Just like becoming a fluent English speaker, if you think that you learn things fast way and that is why you are not practicing every single day, then my friend, you won't be able to learn this language. You should remember that story. It teaches us great lesson, right? That is why we need to be disciplined and consistent in our life. No matter how brilliant we are, we have to be disciplined and hardworking also, right? If you think that you know mathematics very good way and on the other hand your friend doesn't know, my friend, if you are not practicing every single day, no matter how good you are today, one day your friend will be better than you if he is practicing every single day. Okay, so that's the difference. The person who is brilliant and the person who is hardworking and consistent. So don't believe that the person who has achieved something big, they were brilliant and they were extraordinary or they were rich. No, it's all about our way of thinking. It's all about our hard work and discipline and habit. My friend, if you want to change your life, change your habit. Because if you do the same thing, then result will be also same, right? whatever you are doing, let's suppose if you have been speaking your mother tongue, then in future you will be fluent in your mother tongue, you will be speaking your mother tongue. But if you want to learn English language and from today onwards you have just started learning this language, one day you will become a fluent English speaker. So we have to adopt some habit if we want to see the changes in our life, right? So stop thinking that the person who is rich, they can only achieve something big. My friend, to some extent it's right also. Let's suppose if you are very small and your parents, they don't have money, then I think you won't be able to study. In that case, money is really big problem. But if you are grown up now, you have already completed your uh, study, not all study, but at least 10th standard or your intermediate. So now if you say that okay, I am unable to continue my study due to lack of money, my friend, now you should do something and earn money, make money, and then continue your study. What's the problem? This is how we should solve our problem, because now we are grown up, right? So there are people, they have this problem, but many people, they make excuses also, you know. They keep saying that I couldn't continue my study because I didn't have money, or I was not brilliant enough. My friend, it's not like that. If you think that you are not brilliant and you can't achieve anything, you won't be able to achieve. Okay? So from today onwards, change your way of thinking and start seeing the result in your life. If you think different, you will get the result also different. And from where did I learn these all things? Since my childhood, did I know this kind of things? No, not at all. I didn't know. But if children, they are very small and their parents are not able to send them to any school and all, then in their case, it's really big problem. But my friend, nowadays many people, they are able to afford, and that's why they are sending to their children. Okay, that's why I used to think that way, that the person who has money, they can only be successful. No, now I think differently, because I read books, I watch video, I watch podcast. So it's all about our mind, our thought. See, everyone has two kind of barrier. One is external barrier and another which is internal barrier. External barrier which is in this world, I mean in this material world. Other which is in our mind. So before you break the external barrier, you need to break internal barrier. People, they tell to their children, and children, they start believing that they can't do this thing, they can't do that thing, and that's how their life shape. Okay, their life take that kind of shape. That is why in our case we have to think different. The way we will think will achieve. Okay, so first of all we have to break our internal barrier which is in our mind. So how can we break this external and internal barrier? Is there any way? First thing, my friend, we need to break our internal barrier. I told you, if you think you can't become a fluent English speaker, it is going to take a lot of time. But if you think you can become a fluent English speaker, then you will start seeing the result as soon as possible. Think, imagine you are a fluent English speaker. Fake until you make. So from today onwards, change your thought. If you have been thinking negative, try to think positive and be disciplined. Whatever work you do it every single day. Maintain your consistency. And if you feel that you have some bad habit, then try to break them and try to build some new habit. So the decision is in your hand. I hope I could make you understand. So if you like my video, then please like, share, subscribe. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Have a nice day.